Hello everyone, I'm back with another mock interview of JavaScript. And also, I recently completed 1700 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting. I hope you will be doing the same moving forward. I will try to be more consistent moving forward. Let's get started. Hi Rakesh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Can you introduce yourself first?
So I'm Rakesh and I'm from Dehradun and currently I'm a native developer with 1 year of experience. I
Okay,
started my career with Android development
okay.
for 1 year
Mhm.
and now from past 1 year I'm working in React Native.
Okay, great. So you basically work on apps. Do you have any experience in web?
Now I don't have any mobile development.
Okay, great. Okay, so just wanted to tell you this will be a purely JS round mock interview. Okay. Do you have
Mhm.
any questions before we proceed?
No, you can start.
Okay, great. Okay, you can share your screen and let's start. Yeah, you can open any JavaScript compiler and we will start then.
Okay, just can I open online?
Any online JavaScript compiler will be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so your first question is, can you tell the difference between deep copy and shallow copy first in JavaScript?
Okay, there is an object. So if we copy that object into another object, so the
Mm.
top level properties only copied and the nested one are passed as reference. So if we change the second object that we created using the first object, so the nested object will change in both objects, but in the outer properties will remain same in object one.
Okay, you can code it while explaining. I think that would be better.
So
Mhm.
here is the user one. Okay. And there is an nested object nested address.
Mm-hmm.
We have city, ABC. So if we make another object, so if we change name user two,
Mm-hmm.
and if we console user one, so the mm,
You
name
have
is
console user one or user two? Oh,
user one.
okay, user one.
So as you can see, the name is same. It's not
Okay.
changed,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see the nested object. It has changed. So
Right.
the top level and then this is nested. So top level properties copies and its reference not copied but only the values copied to another object.
Can you also console user two? Yeah, so we can compare it. Okay, so name and city are changed both here, and in user one, it is name
So
is not
yeah,
changed and uh, the address is changed. So this is the example of what?
shallow copy.
Shallow copy. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead with deep copy as well. Mhm.
In in deep copy that what it is. If we
Like,
don't
for
want to.
example, in user one, I wanted to retain my original object, right? I don't want to change anything in original object. So how can we do that?
I think use JSON dot paths for that
Mhm.
25 user one. I think this is a big topic.
Perfect. Yeah, so the original object is preserved and the other one is not. Yeah, Rakesh, that was pretty good. But let's say we want to create our own function of deep copy. Generally, we say it as polyfill of deep copy. So, can we create that? A polyfill of deep copy which handles arrays and objects. For example, you have given example of object, right? Can we
Mhm.
also have an example of array? For example, array one and array two, and we try to
Yeah,
push something. Yeah,
so here the blocks can also have nested array. So, so you can see this is the nested. So we'll
right.
do one more thing.
Okay, so this is changing
So
our original array,
yes,
right?
this is the thing when we do nested array. And
Hmm. Yeah, so how can we retain the original object? Like, we have to create a custom function of deep copy, like a polyfill of it. You were using JSON.parse and JSON.stringify previously, right? For the purpose of deep copy. So maybe you can create a function deep copy and pass this array 2 or array 1 inside it, and we can try to write our custom function.
so,
Yes.
so what I need to do now? Write the logic here.
Can you create actually two array? Matlab, at last we can print the difference array one and the deep copy. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can you put it in a variable like you did previously? So we'll be able to compare how it was previously and after this function how it is.
Like that.
Yes. Later we'll
Okay.
console and see, but yeah, this deep copy can accept an argument of array or object, whatever.
So,
Yes, so you can think what it's internally doing, and we can try writing this function.
so what I do I need to write deep copy. Like,
Yes, we have to create a custom function of deep copy that if we are passing this deep copy to array one and you are trying to push something in array one, so the array one will remain the same and array two will change.
mm,
Mhm.
I don't know that thing. I only the JSON dot py.
We can try thinking, right? Let's say we are looping over the array. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the we are looping on the array one. So the first element is one. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't one, we just have to return, right? Deep copy, where it is creating issues in the nested cases where 4 5 is there, right? So how can we actually just take the elements out of that, like 4 5, and just return that? Can you think of a approach in some recursive fashion? Ki we are looping, and whenever we get an array, we'll just return it. We have to handle arrays and objects. So let's target arrays first. So you can, we can think first. Like you don't have to code on the spot. Uh, like what you want to actually do in deep copy. You are, let's say you are looping on array one,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you got number one. So what will you do to one?
Push it to another array.
Matlab one is not a problem, right? Because it's nested. We will just return that value.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then when we came across 4 5, that is again another array, right? So recursively we can call deep copy and it can again function like that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are looping.
That's all. Actually, we have a nested array.
Okay, you are checking key if it is array. Okay, if it is object.
We need to call deep copy again with two.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Mm, can you move up? So first we are looping. We got an object. We are deep copying. You can try running it for arrays. Let's say, matlab array one, array two doesn't make sense. The previous example you did, na, you tried pushing something. The same thing you have to do. Instead of JSON.parse, you have to write deep clone. You have created a deep copy of it. Okay. Can you store it? नहीं, store it somewhere. Store it in array 2 and we will try to modify array 2. Yes, let's say in array 2, at the third index, you are trying to push it. Array 2, and we will console both array and array 2. Okay, now we have like a full example. You can see the errors, cannot read properties of f, undefined. Where is this error? 23. I think it might be on the Just search another JSON compiler. Oh, yes. Okay. Array2 dot push.
Okay. I think we need to return something from it, no? From the get copy function.
Right.
We
So
need to
how we
return an
will.
array.
Hi. So see, if it's not a array inside array, you'll just return that one, right? We are looping 1, 2, 3. So you can return that. And that deep copy, when you are recursively calling it, at that time also you'll return it, right? You are returning it, then function is again calling it from inside.
I think we need to create an a here and push values here and then return that array.
You can do that also.
It-
Push.
Let me debug it.
Sorry.
Let me just debug it.
Sure. Can you console
Okay.
array 2 on after 22 line? So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right. Because we have
So that is,
flattened it.
yeah. So that doesn't have any
Hmm.
message or anymore. That's why. Now we need to check that if we push something in here to
Mm-hmm.
date is not changing in the URL one.
You have pushed 99. It's not changing that, right?
Yeah.
Can you print array 2? I think that will be wrong, array 2, because we don't. Uh, matlab 4, 5 should be in nested part only. 4, 5 should be nested part only, and 999 should be pushed. So now we are just flattening it because we are just running two loops, right? This is the polyfill for flattening an array, I guess. So deep copy, matlab it internally checks, uh, and If it is nested, then it doesn't modify the first array. So let's
Okay.
debug it, the function. Matlab, it's pretty much correct, but we will have to see properly. Okay. Okay, so yes, so you are looping over it and then you are checking if it is a array, then again we are looping over it. Inside this, you are just pushing it in a temporary array. And here is where the problem is, right? If we'll push it
Yeah.
into a temporary array, it will become a flattened array, and we don't want to make it.
We make it this whole function recursive
Okay,
using this.
you can do that also then.
Otherwise, if there is another nested array, so we need to make an.
Hmm.
So we don't need to wrap the array. It should be like this.
Hmm.
So,
So you are checking. We can store it and temp dot push item. Okay.
yeah, it should work. I think it will again call with that nested array and
Sorry.
yeah, it should work now. I think.
Yes, we can try working it. Where is the output? Uh, or maybe you can go to the second compiler, copy paste it.
Create one.
Okay. So the first array, what was the example you have taken? Can you show me that? Okay,
One.
the first array is unchanged, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the second array में we pushed 99. Can you try to push inside this 45? And can you see what is the first array?
It's contained.
Okay, perfect. So now it's working fine, right? Now we just handled arrays. What if we have to handle objects as well?
In
We
this
can,
same method,
yes. So can you see, matlab, can you make this function work with the example of objects as well? This compiler, I don't know, you can move to another compiler. Acha, it's work. Else, you have to give proper type if it is a object. Hmm.
again, we need to loop.
Hmm. Yeah, you need to loop and means basically the same thing, just it's the object. So key value pairs you have to handle.
I think same like array, we need to create an object with
Mhm.
the wrong with this compiler?
Yeah, you can use any compiler, matlab, if you're comfortable there, that's
Um,
okay. So you have
okay,
created object and you are looping over object. Yes.
okay.
Now again, if inside there is a object, you have to do recursion. Yes. Okay. If it is object, you have created that object initially, right?
Okay.
So you can just store it in that object of key. Mein you can call the recursion, I think. Key is data for you, yes. Hmm. Object of data equals else part, can you check
Yes.
inside object of data equals you have to give, right? Just like in line 26, same thing in line 29. Just we don't have to do recursion because it's not an object. Equals,
That this data
take a object example and let's see. User2 is not defined.
spelling problem.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, from line 29, I don't think matlab, we are just returning.
We need to
You can
store it.
store it, yes. Object dot data में you can store the. Okay, we are printing what? User2. Okay, so yeah, can
That
we
means
try to?
print the
Yes,
two dot
dot address
address.
dot city.
So it should not be changing user one.
Yes,
User. It's right there.
it's changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to check our function, then it should not change. Can you log user 2 as well? User and user 2.
user two, this one user one.
Hmm.
So changing the value.
Yes, so we need to check our. Okay.
Mm, mm, no, that's all we check. No?
You did the same, right?
Yeah. So
But it's not going inside if, so something we are missing. Means you can put logs in on line 21 as well if you want.
this is the reason. No, there you go. Typo wasn't there.
Okay, Acha, we are directly checking the value.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
So not certain.
What was, can you scroll down? What was the example? Okay, user is, we are logging user 2. Okay, user 2 is changing and user is not. Perfect. Can you do error handling as well? Can you scroll up?
So,
What if this array which we are passing is null or something?
mhm.
Or on, or you can do return null.
So we can do console
Hmm.
and return.
Okay. So, I would like to ask you first, how was your experience and what do you think? How did it went?
I mean, giving the mock interview first time, so I was
Okay.
a bit nervous and
Okay.
I have prepared so much, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was a good experience.
Hmm.
I was a little bit confused like, when you asked for that
Hmm.
custom method. I was not getting it before, but
Hmm.
after that I got it, and yeah, great
Okay.
experience.
Hmm, that's great. So yeah, according to me, you were able to think, matlab, the conceptual wise you were able to think. But about nervous part, I felt it too because when I asked you the question, can you create a function? You said I have never done it before. In a real interview setup, I would not recommend this to say it because interviewer is expecting that you have never done it before and you are thinking on the spot. So you can take time to process to think it, but don't express it that you have never done it before or that. Apart
Yeah.
from that, it was really good. You were able to think and process it. One issue was syntax part. That's fine. Matlab, we are not doing coding day to day basis in JavaScript. But of
Mhm.
course, if we are giving a JavaScript interview, syntax wise, we should not be stuck. Um,
Okay.
Hmm. Apart from this, the main thing which is the thinking capability, able to think recursively, or that part was really good. So I really appreciate on that part.
Content.
So, what will you advise to the viewers, maybe who are freshers or who has 1 year of experience, who are going for interviews? So, what would you advise to the viewers on what to
Like
concentrate? Hmm.
like clear your fundamental thing that yes and okay, and then as you said that you never say no. I don't have done that before.
Hmm.
You shouldn't say this thing and like, be confident if you like, try to keep thinking for
Hmm.
the solution. And yeah, that's what.
Got it. So fundamental should be strong, and even if we have not done, we can at least think on how to do it. And I think then interviewer can also give a hint, and we can, think together and
Yeah,
come up
you
with
should
a solution. Mm-hmm.
instead of saying no, I don't know this. You should ask for him.
Hmm. Right, exactly. Okay, thank you so much, Rakesh. It was really nice having you.
Okay, same here. Thank you.